How we doing? This is Matt Davis with Keegley NorCal coming at you with another random comp. One of my ad guys sent this to me, said he needs some help, which means it's not going to be an easy one, straightforward, because he knows what he's doing. 633 Manzanita Avenue in Corte Madera in California. Go ahead, pause the video, comp it yourself. It's the only way you're going to get better. And let's dive into it. Put in the comments what you think it's going to be worth ARV-wise and what your offer price if you're going to flip it or wholesale it. Assuming you want like 10-15% profit. And we will go from there. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments. I will let you know. Alright, so opened up 2 tabs of this on Zillow. Fun looking house. Let's see where it's located. Alright, just south of Tamalpais Drive, Meadow Sweet Drive. Alright, let's see where we got this. Jeez, leave me alone, dude. Let's see. Alright, so we want to go sold. We want to go houses. We want to go 6 months. And what do we have? We have a 3.2 2,700 square foot, which is a unique size for that amount of bedrooms. It's 8,900 square foot lot. I don't even know what to do with this property, not gonna lie. 5.2 1925 makes a little bit more sense. 3.2 1370, 4.2 1550, 3.2 1763, 3.2 2700. But this one looks like it's got some nice views. Probably. Ooh, a little different location, I would say. Let's see if we can get some photos off of Realtor.com. I have looked at this house before, so I must have been comping something else locally. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice looking... I mean, you got some sweet views. I'm not saying it's updated, but it's got some character to it. Oh, that corner fireplace is kind of nice. Yeah, you definitely got some views. And the high ceilings, obviously the kitchen's a little bit dated. 2.4. I don't know if we're getting that out of here, right? So if you go street view on this location, right? I don't know. I mean, you have that right in your front window. And you got this giant tree, which is probably not yours to cut down. You've got some views, right? But not really, because this tree is blocking you. And then the power line is your other view. So I don't think you have as many views as that property. So it's going to be a little bit just not the right comp. I don't understand how you have some 2.35. I don't know what this house is. 2.4. You've got some houses in this little area that are interesting, I would say. This is a very modern style house that just sold for 3.75. When was this built? 1953. It's on 0.45 acres. That is nothing related to ours. Ours is a 2-story. I guess this is somewhat of a 2-story. Just the look of it is way different. A lot would have to be done to this place, in my opinion, to get to here. But you do have some houses selling for 3.75, so you could do a 500K lift on this place maybe and somehow get it there. But I don't know if down here is a way worse location than over here. So there's that as well. Let's see for sale. See if there's anything pending or listed. Okay, so you got a $2 million property right here. Here you go. It's a 4.3 2,200 square foot. Looks like it was just flipped for the most part. At least the exterior is nice. Kitchen's... I don't even know what the kitchen is. Not gonna lie. What I mean by that is, if you look at the kitchen... Sorry. If you look at the kitchen, you've got these cabinets. I don't even know what these are. These are old. We can... The paneling in front of the cabinets. You've got gray down here. The colors just don't really match at all to me. You got no real backsplash. You have just a trim right here. And you got a mirror right here, which is throwing me off. That's what that is. That's a mirror. Usually you have a lot more open cabinets up top, and you've got like a kitchen island. It's more the modern look, as opposed to a full kitchen that's connected. So it's definitely a little bit dated, but it's not horrible. And the ceiling concept is kind of interesting. Really whitewashed. Maybe some open beams would be nice that aren't white. Either way, it's for sale right now. It's pending for 82 days. So when did it go contingent? So it went contingent in 2 months, so it's got to be probably pending a little bit less than 1.998. Let's see what else we have. Anything else pending? Up in the hills, this house is pending at 2.3, 24 days. Again, I don't know if we can get to this style because I bet you some of these views are awesome. And look at this house. It's just different than this house. Got a lot of usable space here too, which is nice. Definitely a lot of like cabin, hilly, woods feel. A lot better landscaping on this one. So just to take a property like ours, which doesn't seem like it has anything going for it on the outside as far as curb appeal, on the outside as far as landscaping, like this front is a kind of disaster. You got no real character to the front. Again, I'm not saying you can't transform this place, but it's hard to say that our house is going to be worth 2.3 because this one is selling. I know ours is bigger, for sure, but these properties are so unique. A lot of the lot and all that stuff kind of comes into consideration, the views, all that stuff. We're down here, they're up here. So it's just a little bit different. I'm going to be honest. I don't know where you can kind of peg this one at. I think you've got to be under or right around 2 million. You've got some property like that one's selling for 2.4, but again, we'll never get to those views. Very similar size. I think we have to be less than that. So I would maybe hope for 2.2. You'll never get into this property. I don't think. Obviously, it's a different side too, because this one's 2.9, 2.25. This one kind of looks dated. I think this area is a lot more affluent, nicer than this little pocket right here. Just based on what I'm seeing. And if you go back 12 months, whoops. And if you go back 12 months, let's go back 12 months and go minimum of 2,000 square feet. 2.4, 2.3, 2.38, 1.75 to 2.4. I don't even know what that is. That always throws me off. 1.6, 2 million, 6 million is just 5,000 square foot. So I think that 2.4, 2.2 range is kind of where it makes the most sense. So I would go based on that. Unless someone was convincing me otherwise, I think 2.2 to 2.3 is probably where I would settle. So based on that, I'd get my offer price, depending on how much work it needs. Let's say it's 2.2 times 0.7 comes up with like 1.5, 1.56. I know that they want 2 million for this property, so I just don't see how we get there unless you're planning on scraping it and doing some crazy addition to get to that $3 million mark. But I don't know if the land even allows for that, because this lot isn't necessarily like a prime location. You're kind of boxed in on the corner of these two areas with some neighbors and stuff, versus some of these other lots that have just a little bit more space. So again, that's my kind of thought process. I think a big negative is that power pole right across. You have that tree that kind of blocks your views and doesn't allow you to get that high ticket dollar like a lot of the other places. And again, the curb appeal, not there. A lot of money you got to put into this curb appeal. Landscaping, I don't even know what the backyard looks like. Matter of fact, let's see. I don't even know if there is a backyard, which would be a huge negative too. So again, I think 2.2 at the highest is kind of where we have to go. So hope that helps. Let me know how you guys did, what you think, if I'm crazy, or if I should change my mind. See you next time.